Let's do channel 5 for now before I forget.
Uhuru! Uhuru, everybody! Uhuru means freedom in Swahili. I just want to welcome all of you today and thank all of you for coming out to the March for Reparations to African people. Uhuru! Give yourselves all a round of applause.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm a descendant of settlers, and I believe in reparations in order to heal our nation. And we need to address racially based climate change in order to save our planet, in order to save this race. And we need to give reparations before we're going to be able to heal anything, including our planet.
This is a lot.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you. Your heart's in the right place. Damn. Uhuru.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
This is a lot.
Without
Exit resub fecal. Holy shit.
You're probably wondering what you're watching. I'm your host, Andrew Callahan, and that footage was from the Uhuru Reparations March on the streets of Oakland, California. At the time of this rally, I was a few hours south in Hollywood at an anti-vax march.
Here we are, Channel 5 Live.
That was great.
Hollywood and Vine, Freedom March.
But the night before, we caught wind of a very important day, the National Day for African Reparations, hosted by an organization called Uhuru Solidarity, whose slogan is white solidarity with black power.
As white people, we have always upheld the lie that America is the home of freedom and democracy.
But the reality is very different. Long before Trump and the cries of fascism, African people were catching hell.
Something is wrong with this reality. Because every opportunity and amenity I have has been at the expense of my black and brown brothers and sisters around the world. You owe money. If you don't give it, we're gonna come take it.
Coming to take it.
And I've seen Prince take it, all right?
So while I was busy in Hollywood at the
What the fuck is happening?
We sent our African studies correspondent, Saddam, to the Bay Area to figure out what the hell's going on.
My mama always told me about that water. And I said, okay, ma, I just gonna put my feet in. I'm sorry, ma, I got right in that water. I ain't ever noticed I was going deep in.
Uhuru. We are here at Snow Park. It's one of the whitest parks I've ever seen. We're going to see the Uhuru Solidarity Movement. It's a bunch of white people that believe in African reparations. They want to give us money, so let's get some money.
The United States of America was built on stolen land and stolen labor. The African People's Socialist Party was putting forward the figure of $4.1 trillion in unpaid labor.
Holy
really
shit, that's a lot.
We as white people confronting our privilege in this system. And not just confronting it ideologically, but confronting it actually.
Is that a person sleeping behind him?
Can I have $5?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Change?
Actually, I don't. Sorry. I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Next time.
Yeah.
What a great deal! Just show up to the park and get some money.
We're marching for reparations.
Hey, what's going on? I'll take 10.
We want
What's up?
reparations.
How would you like
That's
to see
just free. That's easy.
being used like in the black community?
What a nice guy.
The black people and how they want to do it.
That's true. That's true. Can I get $5?
Of course. I have a 20. Does that work?
That works, yeah. $20 is cool. Thank you. Love you.
This is like literally going in RuneScape in Varrock and just being like, hey, can I just have like, I don't know, like 10k? What a great plan. AC tier 1 Ashen. Oh, I gotta fish in RuneScape real quick. Okay.
I love you back.
Hey.
We're with the Freedom Socialist Party, so we're a socialist, feminist, anti-racist, international party. Again, coming from an anti-capitalist perspective, we do think that redistributing the wealth is gonna need to happen for any liberation to really happen.
Hell yeah. Can I have $5?
That's not the massive reparations. Where it comes from.
Well, yeah, but you have to start somewhere.
Paid by the people that have reaped the benefits.
We are for
You
reparations.
have reaped the benefits.
We are, actually
What do you mean?
working on, a pamphlet on what, the specifics should be, but reparations are a just demand. When you have people that were stolen from their countries and then tell them, oh, hey, you're free now, but we're going to still let people, discriminate against you. You need to make things right through reparations.
And that's mega corporations, and it is the capitalist system. And I don't think it's yeah, I'd give you $5 if I had it, but I don't think it's for any individual who's part of the working class.
That's
Again,
fine then.
I don't have it the way I should have it under the system either. So it's not so much, I don't think, for any working class or per person to provide that personally, but to be in a movement that's demanding that that happen at a systemic level. And again, tax the rich to get schools, tax the rich to make housing, tax the rich to pay for reparations. That's where I would come at it from.
All right. You know she was lying. She had her wallet with her and she just did not want to pay $5.
So right now, hella people gave speeches, and now we're marching to the furniture store, the Uhuru furniture store. So far, I got $20. I would have got 25, but the dude didn't have change. Some of these niggas are just broke.
My name is Allie Aiello.
Hey,
from
Allie.
Oakland, California, or I'm not from Oakland, California. I've lived in Oakland, California since February of this year, and I'm from New Jersey.
Thanks to give sub really.
All right, cool. So what are we doing here today?
Yeah, so we're out here. The organization that's putting this on is the Uhuru Solidarity Movement. We're an organization that works under the leadership of the African People's Socialist Party to organize, particularly in the white community, for reparations to African people.
Africa is the future. It is the youngest continent on the planet. There is so much potential there, living there. It's so dynamic. There's so much opportunity. It is literally.
What does that
the future
mean, that
will
it's
drive
the youngest
innovation
continent?
From the youth and from additional investment.
What are 3 of your favorite things about Africa?
Oh, okay. I was in West Africa, and they joke a lot with each other. And so, like, if I'm Tore and you're Koulibaly, I'd be like, oh, you eat beans. And you'd be like, oh, well, you're my slave. So, yeah.
Cool. Can I get $5?
I don't have any cash, but I can Venmo you.
I only got Cash App. Oh, I got Cash App. Oh, okay, cool. Shout out Cash App. Cash App is the best service ever. Channel 5 Cash App gang. Shout out Cash App. The best way to send reparations. If you're reincarnated,
This is kinda
would you be
wild.
white again?
I want to say no. I would love to be like part of the black community, like for real. But I also know that that's kind of like signing myself up for issues in life. But you know, I don't know, man. I like loved being in Africa, so like I would be very happy to be like a West African, like a Malian specifically. They're the best people.
He's the
there.
prime
They're so
Asio
kind
and
and honest.
Yeah, I fuck with Mali.
showed you in the
they
resub
live in Oakland now?
Magikarp.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
How long have you lived out here?
2 years.
Cool. So going into the rally, I didn't know what to expect. I realized that most of these people weren't even from Oakland. A lot of these people was from like Virginia, Boston, Santa Cruz, San Diego. And the thing about Oakland is it's a majority black city, right? Was it Chocolate City, as some people would say?
Is that what they said?
I think that's what they used to call cities, like Chocolate Cities or some shit like that. It was a majority black population.
But Uhuru's platform for reparations does not address anything in the Bay Area. All the money collected at that march was supposedly going to the construction of a basketball court in St. Louis, Missouri.
Niggas love basketball. No, I'm playing though. But that's not really gonna uplift the community.
Wait, was that from the march? Wait, what? This doesn't say anything about the Uhuru March thing.
As much as like some type of educational institution, something that'll help people out, like free lunch programs. The basketball court seems kind of redundant to me, especially if you're in Oakland.
Oakland has become one of the hottest rental markets in the Bay Area. Now people who've lived in the city for decades are getting pushed out.
Well, the reality
Oh, it was the very last thing in the first paragraph? Oh shit, I didn't see that. I tried to skim it and I guess I missed it.
As headquarters for Oakland Pride has been sold to a real estate firm.
Me and my daughter got regentified to North Richmond.
Spacious lofts and turn-of-the-century Victorians, West Oakland has been a hot spot for local artists and musicians.
It's kind of a quintessentially West Oakland kind of a space.
So the mayor of Oakland announced she's creating a special cabinet to look at housing and affordability.
According to the East Bay Equity Atlas, Oakland's black
This is a
community
very
has
different
increased
Channel
by
5 video.
25% in the past 10 years, and 91% of low-income homes of color are currently in areas that are actively gentrifying or about to gentrify. This is a result of big tech's takeover of the Bay Area, which has caused home prices to rise while wages for the working class have remained the same.
I mean, we should look and see how many basketball courts are in St. Louis. It just seems extremely racist to me. I don't know. A group of all white people go to historically one of the blackest cities in California, the home of the Black Panthers, and they want to collect money from other white people, but like not marching through white neighborhoods and build a basketball court so we can ball up. It's St. Louis, Missouri, yeah, like on the other side of the country. Somewhere where the people who donated the money will never be able to see shit that might come out of there. You know what I mean?
When you really break it down,
it
seems like it's not a great march.
and the next Kobe Bryant come out St. Louis, Missouri from the Uhuru Solidarity basketball court. Nobody in Oakland will be able to be like, I seen that kid, I grew up with him. You know, you know what I mean?
Exit Tier 1, psyopic.
We decided to see what's up with people from the town, actually from the community.
Well, all I heard was white solidarity. I said, I better get the hell out of here. Yeah, right. I didn't know what that meant. So.
Well, what are your opinions on reparations?
I agree with it. I mean, as a people, we've been through a lot. Yeah. I mean, all we can do is state our case.
I mean, that's a pretty like that's the right reaction. Is like white solidarity. What the fuck?
And hopefully, Congress or our local officials will step in and and help out with that kind of a thing.
Hopefully. You think white people are evil?
No, I ain't saying no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some of them are, but some of them are not.
You think they owe us money though?
I think they should. Somebody should, give a little something back.
I think they do.
As a start,
Hey, Risa Rudolph.
every black person in America deserves the right to know where we come from, our ancestry, and it could be done with a DNA from our government. It would give us knowledge. It would empower us to know who we are.
That's a pretty fucking sick hat.
The slave
like,
trade.
off topic, but that
Everything's
hat's kind of
lost.
slapping.
And the government owes us as a people to know where we come from.
What are your thoughts on reparations?
I think ideally it is owed, but in reality, I don't believe that it will happen. How do you put an amount on and where?
Well, you haven't heard about the Uhuru March? They're almost there.
I mean, America will be bankrupt, right?
What if I just start asking white people for money?
No. Absolutely not. I think that's a federal government thing. We just can start asking, people for money. He don't owe me anything.
I got $20 so far.
Bye.
Reparations is not going to be, some sort of
Thanks for
welfare
the dollar,
check from
Colby.
the U.S.
Sorry to hear
government.
that.
Because how could a welfare
I have
check
no
or
good
some
advice
sort
for
of
that,
payout or
Casa, but
something like
try
that
distracting
ever
yourself.
meet the
I'm
dollar
wishing you good luck.
amount that's been stolen from African people? How do you define what George Floyd's life was worth, in terms of the culture that he brought to the family, his role as a father, and what he brought to his community?
So who controls where all the money goes when y'all collect reparations?
The furniture store.
What?
I think it's a great way to raise money for the movement. They also have great stuff. Like, I've bought a lot of stuff from here. And
So what does the furniture store do with the money?
well, I don't know exactly how they use the money, but I think they use it for like the same kind of thing that we're marching for today, to build resources and to invest in the black community in the U.S. Yeah.
So that
Does it go to the basketball court?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
This is my first time volunteering.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Holy shit. That's fucking wild. Oh my god. I feel like some of the people there aren't, like, racist on purpose. They heard the idea and thought it was, like, a good cause. I don't know how that even happens.